Boom. And we should be on. Look like the camera's okay. If y'all are on the Roku TV, please let me know. TNT Neon Prime, what's good, my man? Thank you for the steaks. If anybody's new in here, don't know what the steaks is, that's we drop those in for new people that already know coming in. Drop it for me and everybody else. And the more you come in here and the more you get relative with us, you will get those too. Be careful, TNT. Be careful, my man. So we are live on the Roku TV at the DIY channel, Toxic Retro Rewind. Please check that out. And right here on the Tickety Talk. So let's get this thing started. You're talking to the wrestling t-shirt wearing, championship ring wearing, deal stealing, toy dealing, high wheel riding, dragonfly flying son of a gun. And I'm having a hard time keeping these credit card bills down. Welcome to A Flair for Toys. Said uncultured heathen, it's your boy Beef. Hey, Baby Ox, Mac, Running Lights, everybody, man. Triple D, thank y'all for showing up, man. Taven the Caveman is also on the DIY channel. Cave Art Productions or something like that over there. Go check him out. And don't forget Retro Man and Cringer. And then we got Soda Pals and the Paper Engineer, the real Paper Engineer. Go check them guys out as well. So welcome in. This is Wrestling Wednesday. We talking wrestling, bro. Wrestling. You know. So anyway, we're going to get it started. I want to start out just to get y'all in your mind. Start thinking of this. People that came in early, they've already heard it. But what I want to do is be thinking of 5 wrestlers that did not get the credit or the due or don't get the recognition of how good and great they really were. And we'll start talking about that in a little bit. We'll go through figures, but give you time to think about that. I've got a few in mind, but we'll get to some others as well. So I'd like to hear y'all's thoughts on that. So appreciate that. 1, 2, 3, kid. Yeah. I mean, I can kind of say, Ultimate Warrior. Ultimate Warrior gets too much props for what he did. My opinion. Sandman too, because Sandman couldn't wrestle a lick, but had a great gimmick. Great gimmick. Baron Von Raschke. Yeah. Mr. Perfect. Yes, Mr. Perfect is a great one. Roddy Piper, I think, is right there. I think he did get kind of the accolades, and some people do put him up there. Dean Malenko's another one. Taz, I think what hurt Taz was his injuries. If Taz would have had a longer career, and that's one thing I want you to think about when we're throwing all these names out. $1 Million Man is a great one as well. But ones that had a long career, not people that were in there 3 years, 5 years, going on 10, 20 years, stuff like that. Come on, Cash. You don't believe that? Norman Smiley. Don't make me do the wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Now, Mankind, I get. In some people's eyes, he does get the credit, but in a lot, he doesn't. What we're talking about is wrestlers that don't get their props, don't get their kudos, don't get enough love for the historic career they had. Now, hey, Shelton Benjamin should have got a lot more as well. I agree with that. Shelton Benjamin will probably be on my list with that. But one that comes off right to the top of my dome, and I know he was pushed up there in some different places, but you never hear nobody mention his name. Really. So, and that's Jeff Jarrett. JEFFJARRET. Double J is really great. He can still go in the ring now at his age. I mean, he's a ring general. He can book matches. He could call matches. He could be a heel. He could be a face. I mean, put a 1 in the comments if you agree with me on Double J. 2 if you don't. I understand if you don't. A lot of people didn't like him. A lot of people didn't really get his gimmicks and stuff a lot. So I kind of understand that. I don't know if you can say Dusty Rhodes, because Dusty Rhodes had a lot of accolades, and he is really revered by a lot of people, especially in the business. So, I mean, of course, it's your list. You can always say what you want, but we're talking underrated. I don't think anybody thinks underrated when they think of Dusty Rhodes. You know what I mean? We're talking about wrestlers that did not get their kudos, their props. They don't get talked about enough. Another one I think is Kurt Angle. I don't think Kurt Angle gets thrown up there enough. I get it. I think because he had that stint where he left WWE and everything like that. Yeah, maybe Mark Henry, but even though I really like Mark Henry and I've met the dude and I think he's great, I don't really. And another thing I'm add to this, and I'm talking like good workers. I'm not talking about people with just a gimmick. I'm not talking about Ultimate Warrior and people that just use the gimmick to get over. Yeah, I've seen him on here. Another one that could probably be in there. I don't know if he would be in my top 5, but it would be Ron the Truth Killings, R-Truth. I mean that guy has done a lot. I don't know if he was necessarily the best technical wrestler, but he could make a match. Scott Steiner's good, but Scott Steiner was actually Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler is probably my number 3, if not number 1. That dude was so disrespected in the WWE. He could do anything. He was this era Shawn Michaels, but without having the pull of Shawn Michaels. If he had the reign and the pull like Shawn did, man, Ziggler would have won 3 Royal Rumbles, 12 titles, and slid down from the rafters everywhere, because he is perfection. Things just come easier to me. Oh yeah, man, that dude is great, man. I don't know if I can agree with Jericho, because I think he gets too many accolades when they're really not deserved. That's just my opinion. I'm just telling you how it is. His first year in AEW was great. His last 4 years, he had a little bit of good stuff in WCW. A year or two where it was good in WWE, but after that, can you really say that his whole career was great? Come on, Scotty Taven, you don't even believe that. Natalia, mama? No. Come on now. I know we like to joke and play games, but let's be serious, man. Now, Ultimate Dragon, yes, underrated, but here's my thing on that. And I'm not saying it's warranted. Just like Great Muta. I thought Great Muta was great. But they don't get the props because it's hard for them to really get such a push when they're from foreign countries and different places, because you have to have a mouthpiece with them. They can't really talk for their own as well. I wouldn't put Rikishi up there, but I think maybe you could have pushed him a little more, but I wouldn't put him in that category. But I'm going to kick this intro. Man, we ain't even 9 minutes in, and we already got 10K. Y'all are smoking out there. Thank you so much. Let's keep this thing rolling. You're talking to the wrestling t-shirt wearing, championship ring wearing, deal stealing, toy dealing, high wheel riding, dragonfly flying son of a gun. And I'm having a hard time keeping them credit card bills down. Welcome to A Flair for Toys. It's that uncultured heathen. It's your boy Beef. Thank you, Mama, for the gifts. Appreciate it. We do got a little gold of peppers up there. If you're following me on Roku and not on TikTok, if you'd like to follow me over there as well. I do have a little subscription things that you can get and all that stuff. But come in here, invite everybody, and see these new content creators out here. They're really awesome. But we are going to get to some figures. I'm going to take you back to Survivor Series 1990 with the first appearance of The Undertaker. And it wasn't his only first appearance. It was also the first ever appearance of the Gobbledygooker. We're talking about Thanksgiving Survivor Series 1990, man. This thing also has a little shell that goes on the top and he can pop out of it. Comes with an extra head and some extra hands. But this was a 2-pack out there from Mattel Creations. I think you can still get it to this day. It's on sale a little bit. Yes, I have the turkey, man. You know. Okay, Mama, you may be right on that. But I don't think I sell my soul for $2.99. I don't know, maybe, but but we're gonna show some stuff. We're gonna talk some stuff. There's gonna be different Undertakers in here and all kinds of stuff. I had to move some stuff around. Another one I will say, Razor Ramon. I don't think he gets pushed up there to a top like a lot of people. I mean, I don't think he ever had a world title, so that's probably why. Okay, you're right, Mama. But man, just really good, man. I mean, he had so many different gimmicks before he found something that finally clicked, and I don't know. I know he had the alcohol and the drug issues and stuff like that, but I don't think he gets brought up enough. You know, I don't really ever hear anybody put him in their Mount Rushmore or anything like that. And I'm not necessarily saying he deserves it, but I'm just saying maybe some recognition to it, you know. And don't get me wrong, I have my opinion, you have your opinion, and that's great. Not necessarily anything is right or wrong. Well, mine is because it's my opinion. But no, but we all have our opinions. You know, everybody thinks the Warrior was so great, and as a kid he was, because that song, the adrenaline, I mean, it just come out shaking the ropes and get you pumped up. But then it come in as a squash match, and yeah, I could see saying that, but he had world titles, and all he had was 5 moves like John Cena, even though John Cena gets way more credit than Kevin Nash. But one of Kevin Nash's 5 moves of doom was the hair flip, which I can't do, but you know what I mean. But we will show some Ultimate Warriors for those Ultimate Warrior fans. It's the Ultimate Warrior. What a really good figure. One thing about the Ultimate Warrior, whether you like him or didn't like him, his figures are really toyetic. It's hard to walk into a store, especially being a wrestling fan, and pass up an Ultimate Warrior figure because they are so toyetic. Here's just a few of them. So, I mean, any of them not toyetic enough for you yet? You know what I mean? We'll move some things around. I got a whole pile of figures up here, guys, that we're going to talk about. I did say I was going to show some stuff I got. I will show that. Yeah, I will agree with Ken Shamrock, but I think because he wasn't in there long enough, if he would have had a longer career, I think he could have been. Yeah, I don't really think it's an imagine if, because I don't think he would have really ever got the push that he deserved. Hey, Adrian, welcome in, man. Nerd Cave, thank you, everybody. He wouldn't have got the push, but maybe would have been up there a little more. Not that he wasn't great and technically sound. He was never going to be bigger than Brett, even if Brett wasn't there. You know what I mean? But here's another Ultimate Warrior. Yeah, and then you had Dan Severn over there, and then what WCW Tank Abbott came out there. I actually think I have a Tank Abbott wrestling figure. I used to. I had to see if I can find that one day. But yeah, and then you'd have the strong guys that come in. Of course, Mark Henry and Ken Patera were probably two of the most known that did the most. Now then you had Ted Arcidi, you had Bill Kazmaier, stuff like that. But I mean, just these Ultimate Warrior figures are just so toyetic. Lenny, what's good? Lenny Gage, how we doing? Dr. Monster. See what I mean? Ultimate Warrior's his favorite, man. A lot of people just love the Warrior. And I did as a kid. I was a big Warrior fan until I realized, hey, this guy really can't wrestle for crap, man. But he's entertaining. And I wasn't a Hogan fan then. So was glad to see him take down Hulkamania and all that. It didn't last long. But hey, thank you for the gifts. Hey guys, please follow me if you're not following me. Hit that follow button. Hit the share button. Share it out to 5 or 10 people. Mostly with the green light on. We're not looking for the red light district. We're looking for the green light district. Okay, and then there's another one, Triple H. I don't think Triple H gets enough credit because being married to the boss's daughter and all that stuff, it just, everybody think, oh, well, he got the push because of this. That dude could work, man. That dude, I mean, look what he's doing now with the booking and stuff. I mean, so, yeah, Hollywood Hogan. I got other Hogans coming. This is the one I got right now, but we do have NWO, Hollywood, stuff like that. Let me move some of this out the way. I'm going to show a couple more things, then I'm going to bring the other figures out that we did pick up. We got an 80s pile of loot coming up. But I love these things, so I want to show these. What's good, Chris Matthews? Welcome in. But I really like these, and these were at a really good price point. I think they were like $20 when they came out. How can you pass that up for a figure with the little ring that they wrote down? I think it was WrestleMania 3. They may even had it WrestleMania 4. I'm not sure. But I know they had it at 3 because at that time Andre couldn't walk very well. Who's Fabulous Steve? I don't guess I know who Fabulous Steve is. I mean, Fabulous Steve Kern? Is that who you talking about? One of the fabulous ones? Yeah, we got other Andres. I didn't bring them all over here, but I really like this suited one where he ripped the necklace off of Hogan. I just think that's a really good representation of him. And they do have a chase variant of him, but I still haven't got that yet. Hey, boss, want a peanut? But, yeah, man. Fabulous Steve. Okay, I don't remember Fabulous Steve. I remember Stunning Steve, but I don't remember no Fabulous Steve, boss. You got one up on me with that one. But let's get to this before I break anything else out, guys. Make sure you keep hitting them likes, hit the follows, hit the shares, and please follow everybody else in here. And make sure y'all checking me out on the Roku TV, the DIY channel, Toxic Retro Rewind. All right. Before we get to 80s pile of loot, we did find the Chase. I know you can't see him. It's all good, Randy. Hey, I be messing stuff up too, man. It's hard to remember some of that stuff, man. But I really like this. Yeah, it's an empty box. I might take it back. But said I was looking for it the other day. I think the next day we went out and we found it. I would like to get another one because I want one open, one in box, but this box is pretty terrible. We did pick up Terry Gordy. We had this in our hand before, but we got mad when they didn't give us the paw and we threw it back. But we did go back and get it. So I think I have almost this whole set. The only one I'm missing is the Almost and the Brock Lesnar. I may get them. Probably wait for a discount though. But I thought I ordered 2 of these, but I can't remember, so I went ahead and picked this one up. I'll probably open this one, and I may open that John Cena one. But this is Terry Bam Bam Gordy. I'm going to hold it. I'll probably open him once I find that Michael Hayes figure. But we got a couple boxes to go through. Yeah, I know it, man. There's nothing to see here. Couple figures fell in there. Like Mussolini with extra cheese. We got CM Punk. I think that's the Ring of Honor CM Punk. We got this from 80s Kid. Yeah, I have LOD Jack's Classic Superstars, and then I have the ringside collectible ones. I make him bring the ringside ones over here, but they're like the little Remco, almost kind of like the Masters of the Universe figure. But 80s Kids got that from him. Thank you, 80s. So we got CM Punk, which you'll see some more CM Punks throughout the day come through here. We'll leave it in here for now. Then we got, somebody said his name earlier, we got the X, the P, the A to the C. No JCI or Wolfie D, but we got X-Pac. Make some noise! X-Pac! So, thank you, Age, for the pile of 80s. And we did get that damn tape. We got the Tribal Chief. We got Solo Sikoa. Acknowledge him. Yeah, X-Pac heat. Boy, people know what that means. So we finally got a Solo figure through the door. And then we got a couple more WWE Elite Monday Night Wars. We got Triple H. Uh-oh. What's going on over here? Decline. Not your Tribal Chief. Don't let him hear you say that. Triple H. Right there. Monday Night Wars. And Rey Mysterio. Good looking. Now, is this the gear that Rey had when they threw him like a lawn dart into that little travel trailer? I think it was, but I could be wrong. Okay, man. Thank you, Running Lights. The only one I need in here, if anybody please find this figure for me, let me know. Get at me. I need the Kevin Nash. I don't need the fake Diesel. I already got the fake Diesel thanks to Coach Scoob. But I do need this Kevin Nash, and I'm not being able to find it, so somebody does find it, please let me know. Now, don't try to overcharge me. I'll pay what it costs in the shipping. So, just letting you know. Don't try to get over on your boy. You know what I mean? But, there's the fake Diesel. This is a really cool figure, too. Now, they showed in the next wave there was going to be a Razor Ramon. And I was like, man, is that going to be the fake Razor? I was actually hoping it was the fake Razor. But it's regular Razor. And it does look good. I like the outfit that he's got. I don't think I've had that one yet. But I don't think that it really fits in this line for the Monday Night Wars. Hey, that's good, man. Yeah, 80s picked me up one, so we're good there. Find it for yeah, I've heard that before. Yeah, I have heard that before. 80s, there you go, man. But anyway, I need the Kevin Nash. But the Razor Ramon, it does look good. I just don't think it fits in that timeline between the WCW Monday Night Wars. But that's just me. And red, yeah, I haven't seen the Red Hulk yet. I have very few TNA figures. I think I have the only R-Truth figure I have is actually a TNA figure. And then I had the Wildcat, Chris Harris, and I can't remember the other dude's name when they were, America's Most Wanted. That's about all I had. Is there a Freebird set of figures? Yes, there is. It's older. You got it's probably about 150 right now, I think, somewhere in there to get it online. But it's the Jakks Classic Superstars. I actually have it. I did show it on the show one day. Maybe I'll get it back out again one day. But it's a really good set. I probably won't open that one. I'm hoping somebody can come up and make a Buddy Roberts, because we've got a Michael Hayes now. We got a Terry Gordy. We just need the Buddy Roberts. And then we need a Jimmy Jam, because Jimmy Jam came around sometimes. Old Jimmy Jam. Jimmy Jam Garvin. Now, that's a guy who was underrated. Now, I'm not saying he needs to be put up anywhere close to no Mount Rushmore or anything like that. But Jimmy Jam Garvin was a really good wrestler. He knew how to get the gimmick over. He did good stuff. His WCW stuff, his WCCW stuff was really good. Gorgeous Jimmy Garvin, when he had Precious or Sunshine or whoever with him, I mean, it was just really good. Hey, thank you for all the gifts and everybody, man. Thank you. We've met the goal. We're going to set another smaller goal just to see. Set a little feeler out there. But you can always give anything you want. It doesn't have to be what's on the screen. So we'll just put some roses out there. And let's just set it for 50. If we meet it, we meet it. If we don't, we don't. Like I said, you don't have to give anything. Just please give me the hearts and the comments, because that helps send our feed out. Make sure you're sharing the live. About every 20, 30 minutes, share it out to another 5 or 10 people. If you got that many people in your list. You know, we actually, a couple of guys had brought that up to me at work today. But, you know, hey, I don't nobody want no Drost figure. But thank you, man. Thank you. I have one of my own. That's probably about as far as all that'll go. But I do appreciate it. Uh-oh. Hey, thank you, man. Can you see me good now? I'm not looking to the side and side of my head and all that retro. And y'all make sure y'all are following Retro, man. He's on the DIY channel and the Toxic Retro Rewind. I can talk sometimes. Alright, back into the figures. Hey, man, I'm good, BJS. Thank you, man. Thank you for asking. But yeah, man, I'm just having fun, man. I'm doing what I love to do, talking wrestling, talking action figures. And I thank everybody for showing up with me. And we ain't done yet. We may go another hour, I don't know, at least a half hour. But I do have the time slotted where I can go over, even on the Roku if I want. So if y'all can, please check me out on the Roku too. Want to get my numbers up over there. Any CM Punk. We just showed one CM Punk. And we'll have some more coming through. I've got 4 or 5 CM Punk. CM Punk is one of my favorite wrestlers. But there's the Ring of Honor CM Punk. Right there. Hey, Wilford, welcome in, man. Thank you, guys. Quest, Cybertronian, Quest, Philip the Toy Hunter. Thank you, guys, man. Thank everybody for showing up. And if I didn't say your name, man, just make sure you get pinned in the comment, and I will take care of you. Those things put me... Your factory days. What is that, boss? I don't understand. Hey, thank you, Chris. Thank you for the follow. Please follow these other creators, man. There's a lot of good creators in there. And there's another CM Punk. That's an older one, but we have some other ones. But thank you, 80s, for this CM Punk. I really like it. Alright. Y'all let me know. You want me to pull more figures out? Well, we're going to wait on that one. That's what we're going to do. We're going to wait till we find that Michael P.S. Hayes. So I'm going to move some of these around. I need a box. That's what I need. Alright, there we go. Put the Warriors in there. We've already looked at the Warrior. There you go. We've already saw Hogan. Hey, thank you. Turtle figures. Yeah, I have turtle figures, but this is Wrestling Wednesday, so we do try to keep it mostly about the wrestling. But check me out on different days. I do turtles, Masters of the Universe, Marvel, DC, all that good stuff. Hey, thank you, Quest, and everybody else who helped fill that up, man. But there's Bam Bam Bigelow, the Beast from the East. I wish he would have had a little longer career and went farther, but, you know, it is what it is. Thought he was maybe going to be a star, but I know it was hard with Hogan being over there. But this Billy Graham, superstar Billy Graham, a lot of y'all may not know, but this figure is awesome. But it's still not as awesome as his Harley race. Mattel Creations, Tales of the Territories. Man, just look at that NWA belt right there. You can't tell me that's not a masterpiece, man. You like Vader? Yeah, I got a big fan of Vader coming up here in a minute. But then we got Peter Maivia. We got the rest of the 3-pack somewhere I brought over here. But there's The Rock's granddaddy. Hardcore parkour. And tell me why I know that saying. I don't even watch that show. But my wife watches it that much that I have heard that. A lot. Like a lot. Yes, sir. That was the High Chief Peter Maivia. We got Chainsaw Charlie. Not Leatherface. Chainsaw Charlie. I don't think I have a Mattel King Kong Bundy, but I have a Jakks Classic Superstars King Kong Bundy. I know everybody said it looked like me, but I ain't that big, guys. Come on now. Which one, Chris? I don't know what you're talking about, man. I get confused sometimes. But there's Sergeant Slaughter Maggots. But these are Jakks Classic Superstars right here. I think it is. This may be Mattel. I'm not sure, man. I get them confused sometimes. But we got The Rock in the tracksuit. Oh, that's WWE Elite. They put it out a while back, but I think they reissued it. I got it maybe last year, something like that. Oh, my bad. Better? Retro? You smell what The Rock is cooking? Well, since Rock baby left him, he found a new place to dwell. It's down at the end of Jabroni Driver, Smackdown Hotel. All right. And then we got the All-American Lex Luger. The one who slammed Yokozuna on the USS Intrepid. At least I think that's what it was called. The Lex Express, yeah. I'm waiting for him to come out with that bus. You know, I would buy that thing. If Hasbro was doing it, they would have already made it. They'd have made it a crowdfunder. A HasLab. $250 for the Lex Express bus. One of the best figures so far this year is Stone Cold Steve Austin. And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so. What? Then we got Defining Moments, Bret the Hitman Hart. Really good figure. I do got the little band on there. I like to try to keep the glasses on because they do fall off a lot. Hitman jacket. Now I like the jacket where he has the Heart Foundation jacket. I think I like that better. But and then we got another Rock. Yeah, man. And then somebody asked about him earlier. We got Rikishi. We don't want to have to pull the dress up and do the stink face, do we? Do we need the stink face? Who wants the stink face? My favorite is... Uh-oh. I didn't see what you said, boss. My favorite... Yeah, I haven't got that one yet. But, man, that face is terrible, bruh. You got to have the glasses on just for the face to look any good, man. CM Punk. Like Mussolini with eggs and cheese. Hey, man, I just call it like I see it, man. That face coat. But you know they've done that on most Bret Harts. For some reason, they cannot sculpt a Bret Hart face to save their life. But anyway, you're talking to the wrestling t-shirt wearing, championship ring wearing, deal stealing, toy dealing, high wheel riding, dragonfly flying son of a gun. And I'm having a hard time keeping these credit card bills down. Welcome to A Flair for Toys. Set Uncultured Heathen. It's your boy Beef. Thank y'all for all the likes, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Do you have a parrot? No, I don't have a parrot. I think they're talking about you, mama. They hear the echo. And we got Debo, Zeus, Tiny Lister Jr. from No Holds Barred. Good figure, good figure. Oh, my bad. Went up too high, guys. Went up too high. All right. So, got that. We got HBK, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, the Showstopper, the Icon, the main eventer. So, is anybody going to get the San Diego Comic-Con Shawn Michaels? I think I'm probably going to pass. We've already had that outfit 3 or 4 times. I know it's supposed to have it looking like he's sliding down the thing. Yeah, I have Nasty Boys, boss, but I don't think I have them out here today. They're put up. They have not been unboxed yet. But the only thing that comes with it is the little handle. It don't even give you the cord or the twine or anything like that. So I think it's just a little overpriced for what it was. I wish they would have not put that as the San Diego Comic-Con. I'm kind of like Kyle Peterson. I wish it would have been another Hogan. I know it's hard to say because we got so many Hogans. But I would have rather had a Suburban Commando or Thunder in Paradise Hogan or something like that. But no, we got the same outfit, Shawn Michaels, when he swung down the thing 4 or 5 different times. But, you know. Mattel has Hasbro traits as well, so, you know. And then we got Mankind. Mrs. Foley's baby boy. He just won the title. That's going to put butts in seats. That's part of what changed the Monday Night Wars. Hey, that would be good too, Cash. Yeah, I have a Roman. We'll probably get to it here in a minute. Oh yeah, you're from Parts Unknown too? Running Lights? I'm just messing, man. I thought that was pretty good. Sometimes I make myself laugh. Might not make anybody else laugh, but as long as I can make me laugh, that's all that matters. And this Undertaker, 80s, did you ever pick this one up? This is a really good Undertaker. Don't hesitate. Pick it up. Put it in the collection. Beef, do you got Ultimate Edition, Fan Edition? I don't think so. Is that the new one, or the only Ray Ultimate Edition I had? I let it go to my buddy Chewy, cause he's more of a fan of Rey Mysterio than I am. So where he had the Aztec gear and stuff on, it was a really cool figure, but I don't know. I'm not a big Rey Mysterio guy. But I have some Rey Mysterio figures. Alright, I got like one more, and then we're going to get to some other stuff. I really need to find that Michael Hayes. Doot. And then we got one of these. We got ring entrance. The man I was talking about earlier. The man who won a gold medal with a broken freaking neck. Yeah, I got a couple hacksaws, man. I doubt we see him on here tonight, but I do. But these figures were really cool. I wish they would have had more of them. I like it. It plays their little entrance music on the stand. I mean, not bad. This thing is pretty old, and when I got it out, it would barely even play, but we switched the batteries. Nothing was corroded or anything. It was fine. So, now if I can get it to fit back on there. But these remind me of those ones that we had. Yeah, I almost picked it up the other day, but I don't know. It looks good, but I don't know. I'm trying to wait for a discount. We'll see. I like to try to catch the Ultimates on a discount. That's $35 price point. I mean, I know I pay $50 for a lot of these wrestling figures sometimes, so it shouldn't really bother me, but I don't know. I'm a little weird like that sometimes. What's next to talk about? Okay, I don't know what that means, but yes, I do have Hillbilly Jim, boss. I don't think it'll get showed today. It's in another tub over there. But I do have Hillbilly Jim. I told you we got CM Punks. We got more CM Punk right there. I may go ahead and open up that John Cena real quick. We got MVP Montel Vontavious Porter. No, I do not. Well, I used to have a Doink, but I think it was like the Bendham ones. I'm looked at getting that classic Superstars Doink, but I don't know. I just didn't want to pay $21 for the classic Superstars, but I really like MVP. I don't think he got enough credit either. I'm not saying he was that great, but he was good for what it was. Oh, there's his little hat thing. I knew something looked off on him. There you go. You know, when he came out like he was supposed to be like some jock football player, basically making fun of like a Terrell Owens or something like that. That's my quarterback. And we got Blue Tista, the Guardians of the Galaxy man himself, when he went Hollywood. So, really good. Uh-oh. God dang it. I gotta worry about this camera. I'm sorry, guys. I got two different camera angles. I'm trying to figure this out. We had Chainsaw Charlie, but we also got a regular Terry Funk right here, guys. If you can see. Now, somebody told me they liked the Jakks Classic Superstar one better. I disagree in my opinion. The Jakks Classic Superstars are a little bit bulkier and heavier and just kind of fatter all the way around. Did you see they released is that the SmackDown set? Is that the one you're talking about? With Booker T, Stone Cold, Eddie, and God dang it, who was the other guy? Was it Cena? I can't remember. I think it was Cena. But yeah, I haven't got it yet, but I'd like to get it. And then we got Defining Moments, Cody Rhodes, where he tore his pec. Oh, yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, you got some good vintage ones. See, I saw it at Target. You may have saw it in my little video I did. But I just got so many Undertakers. I mean, it does look good. It looks like a really good figure. I mean, I'll probably eventually get it, but I'll try to wait for like a Amazon sale or Big Bad Toy Store sale or something. Now, we don't show many AEW figures on here, but we will show the Young Bucks just because I want them from Kyle Peterson. But there they are. They killing the business. Literally. Yeah, I just ordered, I was going to go to the store, but man, it was raining over here. And one of the towns close to us, man, a lot of it flooded, so I'm glad I didn't go. I saw that they just put them out, so I just ordered them. They'll be here tomorrow, or no, Friday. But I ordered Jamal, Rosie, the Big Boss, not the Big Boss Man, Big Bubba Rogers, which is the Big Boss Man. But, hey, thank you for the follow. I sure appreciate it. And the Hulk Hogan with the bass guitar, man, I think that figure looks awesome. I know a lot of people are tired of Hulk Hogan and his antics and all his figures that they make, but, you know, I don't know. Hulk Hogan and Ultimate Warrior are kind of like Captain America and Iron Man. You're always going to get those. Yes, please keep tapping, guys. Let's get this thing going. Let's hit 30K. Thank you, Running Lights. Y'all make sure to put some stakes in there. Show Running Lights some love, man. This dude is an awesome moderator. He helps me out when I ain't paying attention. So thank you so much. Thank everybody else for showing up and hanging out with me. We're going to keep rocking and rolling, strutting and strolling like a good Brutus Beefcake. And we will probably see a Brutus Beefcake in a minute. But we got Seth Franklin Rollins in the gear that he fought the Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. There's more than one royal family. Whoa! And speaking of Cody, we got Stardust. Everybody's got a price. And there's Ray. Now, I do like this Ray. Little LWO shirt. I do like this little Ray. You can still get this one out there right now. Walmart, stuff like that. Now, this is going back to Jack's Classic Superstars. And anybody tell me who this tag team is right here? I give you a few minutes. Anybody tell me the name of this tag team? Hey, R.A. Art, what's good, man? There you go. BJS Figs knows. We have a winner. Winner, chicken dinner. He didn't really win nothing, but hey, thank you for guessing. The Hollywood Blondes. Flying Brian Pillman. Stunning Steve Austin. I thought they made a pretty good tag team, but we knew they wasn't going to stick around long. Yeah, I have Jey Uso, but I don't have any that are, I think, are unboxed right now. So, alright, we got JBL. He is a wrestling god. The only reason he was champion is because John Cena didn't want to work on Thursday. But I think he did real good for what the year that he had it or whatever. This figure here is just so toyetic. I really enjoy it. So glad I had it. No, I actually haven't found it, but 80s Kid picked me up one, so I'm not even worried about it. It's all good, but thank you though, thank you. Here's NWO Hogan from Bash at the Beach. Before he was actually, you know, the whole NWO thing, but when he jumped. This is the Monday Night War set. I'm trying to get all of those. BJS Figs, do you have all of those? Are you a completist so far? I'm still missing the Harlem Heat, the RVD. What else am I missing? Well, I still don't have that Brett, but Brett! Can you show me the box? The box of what? Box of Awesome? Nah, I don't get from there yet. They ain't sponsored me yet. Gotcha. No, because I don't have it. I don't have it with me, Bubba. It's packed away, man. I showed it a few weeks ago, but we may bring it out another time. But here's a dog-faced gremlin. Man, you want to talk about good-looking figures. This dude, man, I can't wait. I need a Braun Breaker to put with him and the Scott Steiner. And I did order the Ultimate Edition Steiner Brothers, so, oh, there I go. Forgetting the camera again, guys. I'm sorry. Still a work in progress, guys. Damian Priest. No, I do not have a Damian Priest yet. I will get one, but I don't have one yet. And there's another stunning Steve Austin. I think that's the TV belt right there, if I remember right. Yeah, television championship. Oh, stunning Steve. And then we got another CM Punk. AEW. I don't have the Supreme. I looked to get it, and they dropped it down a little bit, but I was still trying to wait for it to drop a little more. Somebody asked for Vader. It's right here. Well, I'm right here.
I think because you keep looking over here.
Oh, maybe. Anyway, sorry guys. We will get this. I apologize. I am learning. This is all due to me, the whole Roku thing. So just bear with me. We will have a better program coming to you, I promise. I think it looks good. I'll end up getting it too. Uh-oh, we got to do the little puzzle thing, guys. Yeah, it ain't letting me. There we go. Verification complete. What's up, Jordan? Welcome in, man. Jordan's another great creator. If y'all not following me, please follow me. Follow Jordan. Follow everybody else that's in here. Big Papa Pump is your hookup. Holla if you hear me. So, I think them ultimate ones are going to be better than what we got here, but these are still decent. I mean, there's nothing, especially that Rick Steiner. The Rick Steiner blows the Scott Steiner away. I mean, this thing is just freaking awesome. Yes, sir. I had a 33 1/3% chance of getting this broadcast right, but I don't think I did. Chris Matthews, here's that rock that you was asking me that I had. I actually did find it. I knew I had it. I just wasn't for sure that's where it was. Somebody asked for Hollywood Hogan. We got Hollywood Hogan. It's all about the NWO, brother, for life. I have the Usos. I don't have new current Usos. Mine are a little outdated Usos. But welcome to the Uso Penitentiary. Yeah, I heard that, man. I heard he had it. I didn't know what happened, why he lost it or what happened there. But this is a really good Hulkster. You know, I used to have a Eugene. I think I may have gotten rid of it. I'm not sure. Then we got, oh yeah, dig it. It's the Macho Man. The madness. That's what took it over Ronzilla, man, was the madness, brother. And we got Roddy Piper. We got the Icon. So, really cool right there. This is a really good figure. Do they have the Undertaker wearing the mask? Wearing what mask? Wearing Kane's mask? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, that Piper's good, Cash. You gotta get it. No? I don't know what... Oh, yeah, the Phantom of the Opera mask. Yeah. Yeah, they got a couple of them. I have it, but I just don't have it unboxed. It's still boxed up. The Giant. I think I need to give me an NWO shirt put on him. I think that'd make it look better. But yeah, I do have the fake Kane as the Undertaker. Now I have Undertaker as Kane, but I don't have it out with me right now. And then there's the Nature Boy with a little soccer mom haircut. Ooh, excuse me. And then we got Seinfeld Lex Luger right here. We got the puffy shirt. That's the Build-A figure from the first series of the WCW Monday Night Wars. And this figure is awesome. I praise this figure to this day. This is Jimmy Hart. The Mouth of the South. I mean, just look at that figure. So, thank you everybody, man. I sure appreciate it. We're not going nowhere. We're going to go to 8:30. So please stick with me. Make sure if you're not following me, you hit that follow button. Hit that share button out to 5 or 10 people. And let's keep this thing going. We're about to finish this box up. I think I found the figure we was looking for, and then we'll get to that Terry Gordy. But we got the Goon right here. I don't know if y'all remember the Goon. This was in the New Generation era, I think. Hey, 30K likes. Are we already there? Okay, mine not showing it, but it may just not have triggered over yet. Let me see. Did I miss a question? No, my stores still have one. I just been getting everybody else picking them up for me, so I was tired of waiting. I figured, hell, by the time we get them, I'm going to end up missing out, so I just been having people pick them up for me. I'm still looking for the Kevin Nash for this set, so if anybody finds that, let me know. We got the King Harley Race. I'm so glad I didn't miss out on this figure the second time. This thing is really good. I actually think that other Harley I showed y'all is better, but I do like this representation of Harley Race. Now this was an older Harley Race than that other one. This is when he was WWE version, when he was King of the Ring and all that stuff. But we got another Scott Hall, NWO Scott Hall. We got the Monday Night Wars. We've got the Hogan. We've got the Hall. Now we're just waiting on the Nash. Yes, I have a couple George Animals still. I have the Jack's Classic Superstars. I used to have the LJN, but I don't think I have it anymore. And then I have the Ultimate Edition Coliseum Collection. And that figure is so awesome. It even comes with a stuffed animal that he had. It comes with the turnbuckle that you can actually put on your wrestling ring. And it even has a spot where it's open and you can pull the little cotton out like he's tearing it up like he used to when he was eating on it. So they went all out on that, man. That was a great attention to detail by them. We got Thunder Lips. We got Hogan from Thunder Lips. Or from Rocky. But really nice. That's soft, good robes. Man, they just need to do more stuff like this. So does Hasbro. And one of the greatest of all time, but doesn't get enough props, is Mr. Perfect, Kurt Hennig. Because I am perfect. And he did have the towel with him. I think it's up there on the shelf. I didn't bring it with it, but it did come with the little towel. So, got the IC title belt right there. And then last but not least, we're going to hold this figure out. But we got one of my favorite guys. We got Michael P.S. Hayes. Duke, Duke, Duke. I don't know why everybody says Duke, Duke, Duke when they think of me. I ain't never said no dang Duke, Duke, Duke. I'm going to have to go get Terry Gordy on you. I ain't the Duke, Duke man. Just because I wore a fanny pack. Hey, what's up, Gunner? How we doing? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, sleeper hold is a classic move, man. How can you get tired of that? You know? But there was Piper if you wanted to see him again. Now we at 30K. Alright. You talking to the wrestling t-shirt wearing, championship ring wearing, deal stealing, toy dealing, high wheel riding, dragonfly flying son of a gun. And I'm having a hard time keeping these credit card bills down. Welcome to A Flair for Toys. Set Uncultured Heathen. It's your boy Beef. Thank y'all so much for showing up, man. We're going to roll 30 more minutes. We're going to keep it going. Keep it moving and grooving. I'm going to get some of this put up. We're going to open this Terry Gordy figure. And then we'll probably show some other figures until it's time to get out of here. So let me see if I can find my knife and my scissors. Now I got to put all these figures back on the shelf. But it was about time to start doing a look. Which, you know, there's no dust on them. So I don't really have the dust yet. Thankfully for that. I don't get too much dust in here. Except on the black shelves. They get a little bit. But the figures don't hold dust too much yet. So, good thing for that. But, alright. Let's move this. Get Ray out of the way. Where to put that Terry Gordy? Oh. There he is. Boom. No, I didn't. BJS Figs is on here. He did get it. I don't know if he's done a video on it yet or not. But, like I said, I'm just waiting for them to make a Buddy Roberts Elite. Or maybe Power Town gets it. I don't know who owns the rights to be able to do his figures or anything like that. I'm sure one of the family members has it, but I don't know who they would, let partake in using his royalties or rights or whatever. So, you know how all that stuff works. But anyway, we're going to bust open this Terry Gordy. Crazy AIDS, if you're in here, I did finally get this Terry Gordy. Finally. But I'm afraid I already ordered 2 more, so I may end up having an extra one. But I don't know. Won't know for a while because I know I'm not going to get my ringside collectible stuff till probably September because a lot of the stuff don't come out till like August or later than that. But we will see. Don't need that. Trash. But I do like that this is a 2-in-1. That's why I was wanting 2 of them. Because I want to pose it as the Executioner and Terry Gordy. So I don't know if I'll go through the trouble of putting the Executioner stuff on it as of right now. Because I'm going to keep him as Gordy to go along with this Michael Hayes. But he does come with an extra set of hands. But I'll probably keep him with the fisted hands. But he's got the Executioner. Whatever you call that thing. But that's just a really cool idea. The head is already inside of that. So I think you just slide that over. That's what it looks like. Or no. What is this? Is this... God dang, it's got a whole gear. But, yeah, we're not going to put all that on. That's probably going to be some work. We will when we get the other one. Let's cut him out of the plastic. There we go. Alright. But a pretty good looking Terry Gordy. I mean, maybe a little small for Gordy, but not too bad. A little more muscular than Gordy was, I will tell you that. I'll show you this figure. Y'all tell me if y'all ever remember Terry Gordy being that muscular, because I don't. And I'm a big Freebirds guy. Freebirds and Von Erichs and stuff. That's another thing we need. We need more Von Erich figures. I mean, I have the Power Town Kerry Von Erichs. But I need a Kevin. I need a Mike. I need a David. Hell, I even take a Chris. Even though they might not be allowed to make one of him because they couldn't even put him in the movie. But, I don't know. But I take a Fritz Von Erich. Hey, give me a Fritz Von Erich. Man, that would be awesome. I would be all on that. I might buy 3 or 4 of those. You know, I'm big on them Von Erichs, man. It's just a Texas thing. That's what we was raised around. I mean, the Von Erichs down here to us was like the Beatles, man. I mean, those guys went into Six Flags and they had to shut the park down because everybody just mobbed them, man. But a lot of people don't realize that if you wasn't around from it, so it's all good. But there he is right there. There's Terry Bam Bam Gordy. Like I said, I'm not going to go through all this. I can take the head off and kind of drape this over, but I'm not putting that whole suit on right now. But I'm sure it'll look good, and I will go through the trouble of doing it once I get the other figure. But this will close up, and then he'll have the suit underneath it. But he'll be the executioner. If y'all remember, he was with the Undertaker. I don't know if y'all remember that or not. But I think it's cool. But like I said, I'm going to pop it off. I'm going to keep the regular Gordy head on there. And I'm going to keep my Freebird. We're going to go down Freebird Road. They were all 3 together. Buddy Roberts, Bam Bam, and Michael P.S. Hayes. And every now and then, old Jimmy Jam come around. Jimmy Jam come around. But, doot. Bass Street, Atlanta, GA, brother. So, alright, we got 2 of the fabulous Freebirds. But we do have the Jack's Classic Superstars. We have all 3 of them. So, we will get that. So, if you're new in here, please hit the follow button. Follow these other creators. We're going to jump right into it. Y'all want to open this Cena or you want to just see some more figures? Put a 1 in the comment if you want to open the Cena or you just want me to get some more figures. Let me know. Open it. You ain't going to be able to see nothing? Nah. Alright, we'll bust him open. Do. Not much to it. These are called main events, but what these are the old basics. They just changed the name to make it not sound so basic. So, this Hulk Hogan that's on the back of here, that thing is creepy, man. His eyes are all bugged out, freaky looking. I don't think I'm getting that one. But I did want to have this. I do want to get another one if I can find one mint on card. I just don't see why it took him 20 years to come up with the concept of doing this figure. I mean, he's been saying you can't see me for years, and we decided to finally make like a translucent figure. So whoever's in charge of all that, they probably should have been fired because it took you 20 years to come up with this idea. I'm just saying. Not calling for nobody to lose their job, but He put the 5-knuckle shuffle on you. Got the 5 moves of doom. Let's see if the damn... No, the knee ain't going to bend because of the knee pads. But now, if you take the knee pad off, it'd probably bend, but... I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. It'll look good up on the shelf. His fingers are a little wonky, but, you know, check it out. Alright. Like I said, there ain't too much to it, but you can set him down. The hat doesn't come off. But just, like I said, just 20 years too late, obviously. But glad that they finally did it. I think a lot of people want this figure. Yeah, I mean, it's good. I do want him. I do want the figure in his retirement gear. So hopefully they make that pretty soon, and we'll get it. Now we'll jump to some more figures. Let me get some. I got a couple more boxes. Oh, just little boxes, and then once we get done with that, we will call it a night. But thank everybody for being with me and hanging out. Rey Mysterio figure, I done put him up. Are you talking about the John Cena one you can't see? Alright. Here's the rest of the Maya Via 3-pack. We got Rocky Johnson. We got The Rock's dad and a lot of other people's dad that he may not even know of. But the Soul Man. And then here's The Rock. I didn't really like this Rock at first, but when I got it in hand, it's pretty good. So, not a bad three-pack overall. Alright, Cash, be good, man. We'll catch you on the next one. We got the Bushwhackers. Now, these are Jack's Classic Superstars Bushwhackers. Now, they do have ringside collectible elites coming out. The Survivor Series ones where they have Doink the Clown heads. Yeah, it was $70. I went ahead and got it. I probably could have waited and got a discount, but I don't know. I just saw it and was like, eh. And then this one was in a 4-pack that's going for like $30 at Ross. If you check that out, not Ross, Kohl's, Ollie's. I'll get it right in a minute. But comes with Becky Lynch, that Hulk Hogan that I showed earlier, and John Cena, I think. But a really good set, and for $30, you can't pass it up. But yeah, good Austin. Here's another Hogan. I think this was from like a SummerSlam or something like that. I think this, I want to say where he fought Slaughter in them. And I think the Warrior was his partner. I can't remember. I think. But here's a British Bulldog. Now, I really like this Bulldog. I like Bulldog with the longer hair than the short hair. But I love that jacket. I had to buy a couple more just to get these jackets. But it says Bulldog on it. I wish it just said Heart Foundation. But then we got another Undertaker right there. Dead man walking. You done it now. It's Kane. I have one Ricochet, but he is not open. He is still in the box, but I don't have him right here. But I do have one. Somebody asked for Roman earlier. Acknowledge him. That's the true tribal chief. When he comes back, he will take things over. We need to fix the little pepper lay there. But yeah, I showed Solo a while ago. 80s kid got it for me. I didn't get the first one that came out. I waited on the second one because I thought the first one looked a little wonky. But I thought this one was really good. I think we got this and the Undertaker out of this set. It's the only two that we picked up. And probably all we will pick up out of that set. Hey, thank you for the follow. Thank you. If you're new in here, everybody please hit that follow button. And then go follow these other creators in here. We got Nikolai Volkov. And we got the originator of the Hawk Tour. So if he was around, he'd probably be trying to sue that girl. Russia, number 1. Iran, number 1. USA, Hawk 2. Y'all remember that? Hey, how you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for coming in. Man, we're at 40K. Thank you, guys. Man, I appreciate it. So, at every 10K, if you're new in here, you do get the intro. So, without further ado, you're talking to the wrestling t-shirt wearing, championship ring wearing, deal stealing, toy dealing, high wheel riding, dragonfly flying son of a gun. And I'm having a hard time keeping these credit card bills down. Welcome to A Flair for Toys. Set Uncultured Heathen. It's your boy Beef. Thank y'all for everything. I really appreciate it. Hey, that's good, man. I'd like to see his collection sometime. See if he can't post something. Never too late or too early to start a collection. Here's Dusty Rhodes. The American Dream, baby. The son of a plumber. We're going to be making major motion pictures and sitcoms, if you will. The second most recognizable athlete in the entire world. Only second to Muhammad Ali. Because I float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. I don't wrestle with an alligator. I don't tussle with a whale. I don't handcuff lightning and threw thunder in jail. And we got the originator of the cutting and strutting. I don't know if it was him or Michael Hayes who was strutting first. But we got Brutus Beefcake. Now this is before he was the barber. This is when he was with the dream team of Greg the Hammer Valentine. And I think I do have that figure that goes with it, but I have not unboxed it yet. So, let me get some of this put up, and then we'll try to get to the last box, and then we'll take this on home. Can we get 50K before we leave tonight? 50K? 50K and an hour and a half, man, that is pretty good. Especially for a low guy like me. I thank you, man. I really appreciate you stopping by, hanging out with me, and making it do what it do. So, give me a minute. We'll get one more little box. And then we will close this program out for tonight. And that finishes up our 3 days on the Roku app. But you never know. We may come back on. We jump back on TikTok periodically, just here and there, come through with stuff. Never know what we're going to do. We keep building followers and doing all that good stuff. So, make sure you're checking out the videos. You're hitting the likes. You're doing all that good stuff. All right. It's okay to start out. I hear voices in my head. They talk to me. They understand. They talk to me. So we got two different Randy Ortons right here. We did see Randy Orton at the Royal Rumble 2020. And we were this close, man. This close to having his little jacket thing. But the dude was just taller than me, man. Snatched it right above me, man. I thought I was finna get it, but it's all good. It's all good. You can't get everything. What's up, Taven? Thank you for liking the live, man. And we got another John Cena right here. Never give up. The doctor of thugonomics. And we got another Jack's Classic Superstar. We got Toot Toot. And no, that's not Diesel coming through. That's the Tugboat. That's before he was the Typhoon. He was a Tugboat. And speaking of that, we got Typhoon coming right behind him. Right here. Got the tag belts. Jake the Snake. Yeah, man, they got some good Jake the Snake figures. I've got a few of them. I don't think I have any in here, but I know I do in the other tub. And then we got Typhoon's partner. We got, not Dreadquake. This is Earthquake. Earthquake right there, my man. Asking you shall receive. You see what I'm saying? Boom. Boom. But, and then we got another Jack's Classic Superstars. We got the Ugandan Giant. We got Kamala. Now, Power Town is making a Kamala, We have ordered that series, so I hope it's good. It looks good, but see, this is what I was talking about when I was talking about the other person like that Jack's Classic Superstar. See how much bigger, like the arms and the chest and everything is compared to an Elite. Like this is an Elite. There's Rocky Maivia. You see the comparison? I know it's kind of hard when you get a bigger guy, but I'll show a different one here in a minute to show you the comparison. Man, I think we can do it. We got 10 minutes. Can we hit 50K, guys? Make sure you're sharing out that live. Tell them to come in here and help you hit this like button. Let's hit 50K. 50K. So this is Tito Santana, formerly known as Richard Blood. Also the second wrestler ever to go under Richard Blood was Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. But see what I mean? See the different size? They're just wider, like more plastic and stuff to them. And they got a more plasticky feel than this is more like rubber. But this is before they turned him into El Matador. But I think he went on to become a teacher or a professor or something like that. I know his tag team partner, Rick D'Amato Martel, he went into real estate. Ric Flair, man. Ric Flair is my favorite wrestler. But we got another Brutus the Barber Beefcake cutting and strutting. Who's y'all's favorite wrestler? Y'all know mine. Mine's Ric Flair. Any CM Punk? Yeah, man, I've been showing CM Punks throughout the night. I've probably showed about 5 already, but here's one. I just got a new one through the door earlier, but I think I done put it up. And then there's this one, and then I got the AEW one with the hood. And then I got the Ring of Honor one right here in the bag. So yeah, we got CM Punks. But here's Greg the Hammer Valentine. This is when he was with Rhythm and Blues. Yeah, man, Stone Cold's good too. He's probably like my second. You know, I was just always Flair first. Not fair to Flair, as Bobby Heenan said. But this is just a great set. Very toyetic. Even though Greg the Hammer Valentine hated doing this gimmick. But I got you, man. I got you. Nothing wrong with that. Yes, Junkyard Dog has quite a few action figures, and we have some of them. We have the new Power Town one ordered. So hopefully we'll... I don't know when they're going to come out. Power Town's usually slow. It took a long time. Not as long as Zombie Sailor stuff, but it took a long time to get that first set. Now this Sultan, if this hairpiece hat thing would have held on better, I would have liked this figure a lot more. But it doesn't stay on very well for me. But the design is good. It's just not really that great. Oh yeah, man. I think everybody's waiting for a Jacob Fatu and the Tonga Loa and Tommy Tonga and Kid Tonga and all the other Tongas and Ongas and that kind of stuff. And there's another Razor Ramon in the green. And we got the Lightning Kid. The 1, 2, 3 Kid. Remember when he beat Razor and all that stuff? So, I'm going to start putting this back in the box, guys. We're going to talk. Keep hitting that like button, man. 6K more. Let's go. 6 minutes. 1K a minute. Let's go. Let's get it. We can do it. So, y'all let me know. Put a 1 in the comment if you really enjoyed the show. 2 if you just or 3 it could be better. Just let me know. Not gonna hurt my feelings. I just won't show up tomorrow, but it won't hurt my feelings. Nah, I'm just kidding. I've got really thick skin, guys. None of that stuff bothers me. I do take constructive criticism. Any thoughts, ideas you have. Not saying I will always listen to them, but I may entertain them. But thank you guys for that. I really appreciate it. Always remember, if there is no y'all, there is no me, first and foremost. I love getting on here. I love being able to do this. I hope it keeps going. We keep growing. We keep building this toy community out and just having a good time. Talking toys, playing with toys, buying, selling, whatever you're doing with toys. Just enjoy it. You talk back. It's all good, mama. So, anyway, I had a really good time, man. Glad I got to share that stuff with y'all. Just remember, we do this every Wednesday. We do something wrestling related. Mostly it's got to do with figures, but I'm hoping to add some different things in the mix. I'm hoping to... I'm looking right at you, man. How does it not look like I'm looking at you? I don't know, man. I think you seeing something I ain't seeing, because my camera here and here. It's like not even that far apart. But anyway, I have a few Mezco. I'm not the biggest Mezco Mayfix fan, even though some of them are pretty good. Just depends on what it is. But I usually only get them on clearance. But we will try to do some different things. If I ever get my TV mounted in here, then maybe we can have some wrestling watch-alongs and learn and talk more things in depth with wrestling and action figures and all that stuff in between. Mondays and Tuesdays, one of those days, usually Tuesdays, but sometimes we switch the days, is when I do the interviews. So we will still have that coming, and then the other day I just throw whatever I think I want to do. But like I said, I do take suggestions. So let me know if you have any ideas, anything you might want to see. I can try to do that. I have so many different things: Turtles, Transformers, G.I. Joe, He-Man, wrestling, Marvel, DC, Star Wars, Hot Wheels, all kinds of stuff. So anyway, thank y'all guys so much. Just like I said, always try to take care of everybody. Make sure you're following people. Go in, show support when you can. I know we're all busy. We all have lives. But try to hit a like. Try to hit a comment. Watch a couple videos. And don't get mad if somebody's not watching your stuff, because a lot of times the FYP is not showing up. So it's a lot harder and more time consuming for people to have to go to your page all the time and check it out. Don't mean they won't. You just got to give people time. A lot of my people that I'm really close to, I'm not getting some. I think I got one of TNT's video today from 5 days ago. So, just be patient, and just don't get upset about it. And everything will work out. We'll all get our views. We'll all grow as long as you keep doing what you're supposed to do, and just keep maintaining and having a positive attitude and enjoying every minute you got. So thank you guys once again for following me on the Roku TV, at the Retro Rewind, on the DIY channel. Check out Retro Man and Cringer. He's coming up later tonight. Always check out Taven the Caveman, Cave Art Adventures. He comes on before me. I think he goes, 3 to 5 p.m. or something like that, I believe is the hours. Hey, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. So just check these people out, man. Keep watching the Roku. Maybe more creators coming soon. Just keep an eye out. Follow us on TikTok. Check out our YouTubes, our Instagrams, all that good stuff. Everything is there's a link tree on my profile page. If y'all please go check that out and give everything a follow or subscribe, would be very good. Okay. So Taven's going to be on with Retro Man tonight. If you'd like to go check those guys out. I'm sure they're up to something besides just cape spinning. I'm sure they're going to build a diorama or make a Retro Man and Taven action figure or something like that. Just don't get into it over the action figure, guys. We know how that goes. But you just keep doing what you're doing. Keep being awesome, Retro Taven and everybody out there. Keep the cape spinning into the rest of the week. Y'all have a good time. Y'all know what I always say. We are many, but we will be one. And I may be leaving, but I'm still that uncultured heathen. Keep talking. What you want me to keep talking for, Mama? We getting out of here. It's good night time. Nah, we're not going to get 50K. But thank you guys for trying. Like I always say, we may be leaving, but I'm still that uncultured heathen.